Alright everyone, so welcome to the food area of the prison number 4. This is where prisoners used to receive their meals, and they received different meals according to the color of their skin. Now also, if we look over here, we do have the pots. Now the pots themselves were actually distributed to the different type of prisoners, and also it would have different meals according to the different colors. So the pots would have chunks of beef, pork or chicken. This particular pot would be marked Congress 1. This would be for the white prisoners. And then Congress 2, or marked Congress 2, this pot would have gravy, floating vegetables and some discarded meats, probably from the pot Congress 1. And this would be for the Coloureds and Asians. Congress 3, which was for the Africans, would only have pap, mealie meal, porridge, sam, rice, no salt, no fat, no meat, no vegetables. Alright, now also over here, if we do see, we have the second panel. The second panel shows us the daily diet and also showing us the different types of meals also supplied to the different prisoners according to the color of their skin. Now if you look at the first meal, it's mealie meal. Now mealie meal was served mostly to Coloureds and Asians. Now the second one is mealies. Mealies was only served to Africans. Bread was not served to Africans because of the color of their skin, meaning that white prisoners received white bread because of the color of their skin, and Coloureds and Asians brown bread because of the color of their skin. Now Africans never received any bread in the morning. They only received the third meal from the bottom. The third meal from the bottom is known as Phuza Mandla. Phuza is a Zulu word meaning drink. Mandla is a Nguni word meaning power, energy. Now this is a fortified powder drink, and they used to drink it every morning since they were the ones doing hard labor in farms and mines during the day, so being kept here as slaves. Now before the 1960s or 1970s, the diet for Africans, as I said, was meatless. However, after 1970, they started to receive meat or fish 4 times weekly with their meals, as it is explained on the second panel over there. However, most of the time, this would not be a nice meal. As you can see on the 4th panel, and this would be the last paragraph. Now the last paragraph says supper was a mixture of old rotten boiled fish, and the stink would reach the prisoners permeating from the old fort kitchens before it arrived here in number 4. By the time it arrived here, it was hardly recognizable as fish. They could not eat it because of the smell, and it had thousands of thin bones. So this was a way of humiliating them and also making them lose their appetite. Now also, if you look at the first panel, it also shows us the Christmas streets, and you can see we have the plates or the dishes lined up on the table. So the Christmas treats would be a cup of tea or coffee with 1 teaspoon of sugar for the non-white prisoners, and also pudding or cake for the white prisoners. This would be on Christmas. However, if you look at the first plate on the table, we also have the first plate showing us the filthiness of the prison, how prisoners would eat from dirty, rusted dishes for more than a year, and these were unwashed dishes. However, dishes were supposed to be washed once every 3 months, but they were not washed at all. And also the second plate or second dish would show you the amount of food that prisoners used to receive since the prison was becoming overcrowded.